it is very hard to find a car quite like this. Country flags, like look at this. It's like looking at a mosaic on one side, but all of these. And there's some information over here, some lavender on the way to where the stage is, and looks like this is gonna be the area that it is very hard to find a car quite like this. You see, this is the Dodge Charger, but the pattern of it is even more attention grabbing. Well, hi anyway. So it is 10 o'clock in the morning. I just did a workout at Lifetime Athletic. Now I left. I looked through the entrance floor of the fitness center, and it appears that there's two areas that are preparing to get renovated. I discovered yesterday, I asked the staff about what was going on, especially the staff working places have all been emptied out, and they're working to get it renovated. Well, you never know, maybe the whole fitness center might get renovated. Well, today I spent 44 minutes working out. It's a 4x11 workout, and just wanted to rebuild after what's been a heck of a day yesterday. It kind of failed, and at least it's my break from the push-ups today. Almost back to the house, and look, the sign that says crew working in trees. Yeah, so they're kind of doing that. The moment, wow, look at how many leaves have been dumped out just like that. So they're doing some grass work. And it's pretty much the same situation here too, so it's going to be difficult to pass this road for the next few hours. It's even a bigger pile over here than at the back. That's like a behind the scenes. And heck is this newspaper? 22 years, like holy cow, imagine being stuck in one small room for 22 years. I'm not even that old yet. I'm 21 years old, and according to the news, organization leader that caused a riot 2 years ago has been convicted and sent to prison for 22 years. I can't say anything, really. Holy crap. Just nothing to say. This is kind of fun. This is just a cleaning service flag, by the way. Earlier I saw a number of trucks around this area to shred the grass, but the name of the business is Sharks. Kind of ridiculous. This is what I was talking about earlier, how it's the Northwest. It's like the pause at this moment. Just had lunch, and you can see that there's still some ink right there, this part of the road. Thankfully, up to this point, still nobody has accidentally stepped onto it. Yeah, so currently there's a hell of a line at the gas station. This is insane. Like, it's happening a lot nowadays that it just gets so blocked. Like, ever since the day that we saw an accident with this downhill, it's getting crazy here. There's a vehicle collecting hay also, and there's just a lot going on. This gas station. Hopefully I can see from here, and this end over there. Yeah, that's the, you see? Right. So it's been going on for most of his days recently. Alright, so I came in, and apparently I got 2 cards from 2 different people working at these perfume places, one Dior and one Bad Boy. This is really nice, actually. And yeah, so those are the 2 cards. And when you spray the perfume on it, it smells fresh for 14 hours. Look at this. Alright, so we actually came up to a Ioniq 6 right here. It's a Honda Ioniq 6, and it's kind of crazy that they got hands all these pictures. That's part of the car display. They do have another one though on the right. That one's an Ioniq 5. Just found a t-shirt in this section in Quicksilver. Look at that. West is best. Yeah, he clearly has a map of the state too. And now oh dang it. I really hope I didn't even show a sign breaking my finger there. That kind of hurt. Holy fuck. And as you get out, I take these 2 cars that these perfume workers gave me. It's amazing. And you can tell how different it is in this area than how it is around Costco today. This is amazing. Like, there's so many empty spaces here. Came back, but soon to head out again because we are going to check the area of the concert that I was mentioning at the end of the vlog on Sunday. I was having a look at that lists of the upcoming 2 concerts, which on Friday it is going to be a 90s rock show on Friday evening. So shortly we'll head out to see the area of the concert, and we have finally got a bag, you see, it's for Smokey over here. And thankfully, we were accepted to have a cat in this house. So momentarily, well, by momentarily, I mean in like 2 or 3 months, we'll have Smokey in this house. If you may, okay, so if you may notice, all of the concerts are from 6:30 to 8, except for that one that was on July 4th. And also, yes, yeah. Okay. And also you can notice that except for that one as a star, all of them are on Fridays. Now we have made it to the area of a concert. Well, actually from 2 days before. The concert's on Friday and today's Wednesday. And there's some kids playing soccer right here. Look at this. They even have an electric beam over here too. For some weird reason it says drive on sunshine, but this is amazing. And the pool. Well, it's still working over here somehow. Like in my college, there is an inspection going on the pool, and because of that, they are draining the water from that pool. This pool is somehow still working. And now we come on to this trail where at the start there's all of these country flags. Like, look at this. It's like looking at a mosaic on one side, but all of these are country flags. And there's some information over here. Some lavender, purple trailing lantana, actually. And it's kind of funny, all these dead leaves. Look how many of them there are. This is apparently, if you take a smell of this plant, it smells like mint. Alright, so there's a path that continues it all the way. It's uphill, and now I'm actually gonna turn back down. It's an amazing nature, and it's also an amazing park down there.
Stage.
Alright, so we come on the way to where the stage is, and looks like this is gonna be the area that the concert takes place. You see, it is going to be jam-packed like a pack of Doritos here on Friday. It is going to be so hyped up and electric here. I can't even wait. So many of us are actually going to be sitting on the smooth grass rather than that shredded part of the grass. You can see, I really like this pattern that they put leaves down there too. And here's the stage, folks. This is where the concert is going to take place on Friday evening. You can see the entrance from here, even that bridge that helps pass, and that's something quite odd. It says no parking on this sign, so they are reserving this parking spot. So we had to walk around the park, and honestly it was worth doing that just a couple of days before they hold a special event. Here at this point it would have already started. Now the time is 6:42 p.m. So soon we are going to head out to dinner. And in two of the clips I had showed you the kids park, which brings me a lot of memories, honestly. Throughout the time that I have lived at this area as a toddler between the years of 2004 and 2006, I would go to that park very frequently, and I would just love it there. Other than that, there was an amphitheater also for small kids, and the point that they put country flags in the form of a mosaic. Like everywhere around that area you see country flags. And finally the stage, which of course on Friday they are going to be holding the 90s rock show performance. And because of that, I am going to make the video on Friday another long episode. This is kind of strange. We put the BMW and the Mercedes, both of these cars outside the lot. We would always put the BMW in the garage, and you can see between them is this Super Duty King Ranch. Okay guys, now we're just waiting, and apparently we've been told that while watching the performance we do have to bring either a blanket or a towel to sit on, because it is going to be kind of rough in that grass, so either a towel, perhaps a blanket would do. And their dinner arrives. Yeah, I didn't even notice it until I went up there. It's kind of strange. They don't even have a mic to announce that your order's ready. I mean, and now they do have a mic. Here they don't. It is 9:10 p.m. So I am about to put the vlog to a conclusion. But before I do so, I would like to give you a story of how Cane's was actually founded. Me and my dad had a very brief discussion about this while we were driving home after I finished dinner. So, a guy called Todd Graves, back in the year 1996, had made Raising Cane's a business, and he opened its first store in the state of Louisiana before it became widespread. And he had created multiple businesses before that, which almost every one of them failed, and in his first attempt he had to close it. And then when he came up with Cane's on the first day, you know how a normal restaurant would be open until like 11 p.m. or midnight or whatever, some would choose rather shorter working hours, like from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the first Cane's restaurant, on the first day that it was working until 3 a.m. It was serving in customers until 3 a.m. And then on day 2, that's when it started to go with the typical working schedule, as such that it's open until 11 p.m. or whatever the hell. And as the business started to spread elsewhere, then even more and more customers had starting to come to the restaurant. So yeah, that was back in 1996. Right then guys, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed this day. Tomorrow's gonna be off to a difficult start. I'll get into session at 10, and there will be just 15 minutes of difference between the end of my morning session and the time that I have to make it to campus. And I will also resume my push-ups by doing a total of 55 per day. See you guys tomorrow.